Yo, what's up, YouTube? You know who it is. YT in the place to be. Another video about grocery prices. Inflation is taking over the nation. Listen, man, y'all know I said I'm gonna make this a regular series on this channel because prices seem like they're going up every single month or every other week maybe. Whatever it is, they're consistently going up. So this is something that I should consistently post on the channel. Listen, we're gonna let these women rant about grocery prices. We're going to comment on it, and we're going to leave it there. Feel free to drop your 2 cents at any time. But if you're going to drop them, don't pick them back up. All right, with that said, hey, I need everybody to thumbs up this video. Listen, we're not starting until you press it. Just press it. Thank you. Was that so hard? And if you're brand new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button so you can see more of these videos pop up in your subscription box. With that said, let's get right into this thing, gang.
Y'all, I'm convinced that Whole Foods is the Antichrist. I stopped in to grab a couple of things, and would you know that my bill came out to $90? I'm gonna show you exactly what I got. I got some kettle dill pickle chips because I'm a little fatty, 1 tomato, some broccolini, probiotics because when you need to go and you can't, cherries, 1 red potato, 1 jalapeno, 1 lemon, a bag of carrots, some probiotic drink, a piece of salmon, a kind protein bar, some limoncello LaCroix, because it's delicious, and, oh, this is probably what did it. This goddamn avocado. They're so expensive. It's expensive to eat out. It's expensive to eat in. What do they all want us to do? Wither away into nothingness? No, that's what we have Ozempic for. Y'all, I'm gonna run around with a piece of sage around the whole Whole Foods market because you got me up.
I just spent $100 at the grocery store for barely a week's worth of groceries for myself. $100 for maybe a week's worth of groceries. That's if I really spread it out. $100 for myself for maybe a week's worth of groceries. You know, the craziest thing too that I'm seeing trending on TikTok is if Kamala Harris gets elected, she'll bring down the price of groceries. If Kamala Harris gets elected, she's going to bring down the price of rent. If Kamala Harris gets elected, she's going to bring down the price of gas and electricity and all this other stuff. She has been the VP for almost 4 years now. She has been VP for almost 4 years. She could have done that shit now. She could do that shit now. What is stopping her from doing that shit now? You see, this is what I don't understand about some of you people is you guys will listen and just gobble up anything that sounds good to you, knowing it's not going to come true. You guys are going to believe Miss Kamala Harris, the woman who made her career off of putting people of color in prison for marijuana. The same woman who laughed when she was asked of whether or not she used marijuana during that time in which she was putting people of color in prison for marijuana. The same woman who kept those same people of color in prison for longer than their sentences for cheap Californian labor. The same woman who almost got people killed for murders they did not commit. The same woman who is lying to you about her ethnicity, claiming that she is black. She is fucking Indian. The same woman who has made her career off of being on her knees and not in a good way. You're going to believe her that she is going to change everything for the better. Miss Bumbling, Cackling, Fumbling Harris. You know, and that's crazy too, is I hear you guys say a lot that the president does not control the price of anything. So, tell me, how is Kamala going to lower the price of everything? That's my rant of the day.
When have we ever seen grocery prices this high? You tell me. Now, we done had some terrible presidents now, but we never seen it this bad. By far, we have the worst one in there. that we've seen in our generation, that we've seen in our lifetime. We can talk about Bush, we can talk, but it wasn't even that bad with him. We know what he did. We know what Obama did. And like I said, I'm not into politics, man, but I'm hip. I know what's going on. I know when we've been misled. I know when the sheep is being led to the slaughter. And that's what they doing. The sheep, which is the people, they're going to be led to the slaughter through Kamala. She not even black, bro. They went from saying she Indian to saying she black. Oh, she's Indian American and black American. Yeah, okay. Remember, her and Sleepy Joe on the same team. So they got the same scheme. Remember, everybody was saying, previous to this election, vote for Joe, vote for Joe, vote for Joe. He gonna change the world. Yeah, he changed the world, all right. For the worse.
I just need to rant for a moment because I was just at the grocery store and my total came to $220 for 2 bags of groceries. I didn't do any excessive shopping. I wasn't going crazy. I tend to buy store brands. $220 for a single person. In what world should 2 bags of groceries cost $220? That is more than half of my grocery budget for the month. We're doomed. I don't know how people with families manage. I don't know how single parents manage. This is absolutely insane. $220. And I'm not even talking about at Whole Foods or Trader Joe's or a specialty store. I'm talking about at fucking Safeway, your friendly neighborhood Safeway. And this is after they apply the Safeway Club discount, which all of those are scams anyway, and I could talk about that another time, but absolutely crazy. I stood by the entrance with my phone calculator and that receipt and added up every single thing twice just to make sure, and the total was correct, $220. And what makes it even worse is that shopping in stores is so gross now. I've talked about this in other videos. You know, if you can find what you need, there's only 1 or 2 of the items left. The cans are dented, the bottles are dented, tops aren't screwed on properly. There's a mess in the aisle. Someone's going crazy behind you. Like, it's bad. It's bad. And again, I know why they do this. They're making it inconvenient on purpose, so we'll shop online. But shopping, grocery shopping, has always been something I enjoyed. I'm not a retail shopping person. I don't like to go to the mall. I don't like to shop for clothes or shoes in person. Those things actually give me anxiety, but grocery stores and shopping for food has always been really therapeutic to me, right? I think there's really something to be said for taking the time to select what you're putting in your own body. And I know that I have had the luxury of being able to do that, right? The luxury of time and income. But this is crazy. Like, I don't know what we're gonna do.
I have lived most of my adult life in a downtown city, therefore I've been going to downtown grocery stores, think like Needler's, Whole Foods, smaller grocery stores, doesn't have like a huge variety of everything, but has everything you can need, normally a little overpriced, but gets the job done. Today, on this lovely Sunday, I had extra time, so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go to a full-size Kroger. I'm going to go drive my car, park, get a parking spot, get a cart, and go on inside. Was that the biggest mistake I've made today? Yes. The number of people in that grocery store should have been illegal. It was like playing bumper cars. Everyone bumping into each other. No one was looking where they're going. Like, the social awareness of the human beings in that grocery store were lacking. They didn't have half the stuff you needed. They didn't have an onion. They had one onion. It was a yellow rotted onion. They didn't have just like normal one single onion. You had to buy a full bag of onions. They didn't have any chicken breasts, only chicken tenders. So I asked them, I was like, do you guys have any chicken left? Because I was thinking, surely they have chicken. And they're like, you can go to the butcher, which I did go over there and it ended up being like really cheap chicken. So I hope I'm okay. I hope I don't get salmonella from that chicken, but like, who doesn't have onions or chicken? Seems like the 2 basic necessities. So needless to say, I'm going to stick to my Needlers. Needlers would never do that to me. Whole Foods would never. It's worth a 10% increase in prices not to deal with those people over there. And don't even get me started on the checkout process. Just don't even.
I got a Walmart haul. Let me just tell y'all, I'm a little bit irritated. I done took a drink out of it. I got water. I got propane, paper plates, the kids these little snack thingies, canned chicken, grapes, exfoliating body scrub, body wash, melatonin, some chrome to do my nails with.
Mama, that mom.
Well, one of them's Bubba's. Face soap, chips, and eggs. Y'all know how much all that was? $200 on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 things. What is like? Y'all talking about Allie from Alabama making a TikTok to buy her a car and Kylie Pitts to buy her a car, and I don't know. Somebody was like, the hook tug get you a car just as good as that. Well, I need some groceries. I just had to come on here and rant because groceries are freaking ridiculous. Groceries is expensive where you're from as it is in Alabama, because it's ridiculous. Anyways, that's my rant for today. I hope y'all are all having a great day. I am excited though, because I didn't get my car fixed, but I got my car back. We had a wreck on the way from the beach, and so I've been driving my dad's truck. It don't have air conditioner, y'all. It's been hot, so I went and got my 4Runner back. I'm straight up bossing that thing around with the busted tail light because it's got air conditioner. Anyways, I'm done ranting on TikTok for today.
So I've been shopping at Aldi for 2 years now, to the point where I did not have awareness of how expensive things were at other stores. What are you talking about? Was $8.25 now $6.89? Like this is some amazing deal. What? The off-brand is $5? I genuinely feel like I need a slap on the wrist, because I just left Aldi and I paid $1.19 for a huge box of off-brand Fruit Loops. They don't have any bad dyes in them, they don't have any bad ingredients, and they taste amazing. I just looked at the Fruit Loops here, $6.89. I just did the math. That is a 479% price increase. Because I have the privilege of driving 30 minutes to my nearest Aldi, I get to pay 479% less on cereal alone. If you're not in the food desert, you better be grateful. Makes my stomach hurt.
Hey, y'all, remember when you could go to the grocery store? Remember when people went to the grocery store and they came home with a trunk full of items, a trunk full of bags? Nowadays, you don't see people with no more than 2 bags, maybe 3 max. Did you notice that? Used to have 2 hands full of groceries, barely can carry them up the stairs if you got stairs in your house, barely can drag them in the kitchen without your hands and fingers hurting. You see what I'm saying? It would take multiple people to unload the car. You see what I'm saying? When I was a kid, when they would get groceries, for one, we usually went to the store with them, but say we didn't go to the store with them, then they would call us like, hey, help us get these groceries out the trunk. It's me, my mama, my dad, and my brother. We all going back and forth getting groceries. Nowadays, like I said, people don't have more than 1 to 2 bags, maybe 3 max. That's it. And when you go out, you gonna spend $200 to $300 on groceries, $100 minimum for the week. It's never been this bad. It hasn't. Everything is up on a percentage basis. It's higher than it once was. So if you haven't noticed this, I don't know where you've been. You are out of touch with reality, straight up. If you don't know what's going on right now, if you haven't experienced this Remember the 50-cent honey buns at the gas station? They're like $2.50 now. Remember the $3 big bags of chips? They're like $6, $7 now. Remember when cereal was like $2 and some change? It's like $7 now. What's even crazier is now they're advertising cereal as dinner. They're advertising it as a dinner meal now. It's getting crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, but this is where it says, and let's just say this, when hyperinflation come, a loaf of bread will cost a day's wages. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Kamala gonna set it up like that. She gonna set it up like that, say she win. A loaf of bread gonna cost a day's wages. Mark my words. But hey, listen, if y'all been experiencing inflated grocery prices and it's getting out of hand, let me know. But I also want to know, and this is what's most important, really, where are y'all shopping at these days to get the best deals? Drop that in the comments. Y'all know my suggestion is always Dollar Tree and Aldi. First, you're going to go to Aldi to get your main items. Go to Dollar Tree to get your, your extra items that you need to complement the items you got from Aldi. You see what I'm saying? Your Tupperware. You know what I mean? Saran wrap. Your mayo, your mustard, your condiments. All of that, right? But drop that in the comment. Let me know where y'all shopping at.